What's up, season gang? And welcome to WTF Wednesday. That's right, WTF Wednesday. I thought I would pick a new segment to come to you guys and just kind of chat with you about the things that are on my mind. Let me first start by apologizing for this video uploading late. My goal is to do WTF Wednesday at 8 o'clock on Wednesday evenings. Hopefully starting in June, I will be able to do it live. But for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to come to you on Wednesday. We're going to talk about WTF is going on in the CITY, and we're going to get down to the things that we need to get down to. So I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm already late, so we're going to jump into this thing. I got a few stories for y'all. I got a few things I want to tell you. But we're just going to talk about what the world is going on in this during this dating time. So I have a good friend. I talk about him all the time. And he is constantly calling me, complaining about the women in his life. But he continues to keep them around because he enjoys sleeping with them. There is no more substance to their relationship than sleeping with them. And then with the issues that's going on with Shannon Sharp and Smokey Robinson, I just had to come on here and talk about dick discipline. Now, I don't intend to use a whole lot of profanity and, talk ugly or nasty on these videos because we are seasoned individuals and we don't talk like that. We don't behave like that. But dick discipline is something that the men of today from 18 to 80 are struggling with. Even the ones that can't do it like they used to do it, they still want to do it all the time, and they want you to force you to do it in the way that they can do it. So given that, we hear these stories all the time about young men getting caught up, chasing tail all the time. Now we're hearing about, 56-year-old Shannon Sharp and 80-year-old Smokey Robinson groping people and doing inappropriate things with people. I think it all boils down to the men of America need a little bit more discipline. Now, I'm not trying to blame them for what's going on, because if they don't have a hole to stick it in, unless they decide they want to do stuff, with each other, if we didn't go along with it, they wouldn't be able to do it. And I know that the woman that was involved with Shannon Sharp, she went along with it. The women that my friend are sleeping with, they go along with it. And a lot of times we go along with it because we're just trying to keep the peace, even if we don't get any joy and satisfaction from it. That's not good. That's not what should be happening. Now, I'm not going to sit here and talk to you about procreation and all the things that we need to be doing and why we need to be doing it, because that's foolish. It's 2025. Everybody is talking about pleasure and what they need to be happy and healthy and whole. And I am not a prude. I don't have no issue with none of that. But I think that we need to be more disciplined. The men need to be more disciplined in the choices that they make. And we as women need to be more disciplined as to what we give in to. Now, with Shannon Sharp, I believe it was a setup from the giddy up. So old girl knew what she was doing. This is a part of what she does. But if she hadn't been forced or pushed or coerced or decided that that was the life that she wanted to lead, she never would have found herself in that predicament. And I don't know about the housekeepers and the people and such that accused Smokey Robinson of his indiscretions, if they just got fed up and tired, or if they're just accusing him because they want some of his money. Or as my friend who has absolutely no discipline says, he just believes that America is trying to take down black men. But if you weren't there, if you didn't go there, if you didn't do these things, I don't believe they would be able to blame you for it. What do you guys think? Let me know. I don't know, but I think there needs to be some discipline amongst the women and some restraint amongst these ladies, because if they don't have a place to put it, then they won't be so apt to do it. And if it's a woman lined up outside your door for $40 and willing to give it up, can we really blame them for taking it? I don't know. You guys tell me, what do you think about the lack of discipline that people are portraying? Now, what goes along with that is this need for attention. People need attention, and they will do anything to get it, including getting on the internet, being naked and saying inappropriate things for clicks and likes and views. People are turning cartwheels and telling lies and doing anything to get in the spotlight. What is all of this need for attention? Whatever happened to flying up under the radar and just simply doing what needs to be done without everybody having to know about it? Not everybody needs to know that it's your intention to do things just to get attention for it. And all attention ain't good attention. But people don't care anymore. They'll say anything. They are keyboard gangsters. They will get on their little phones and they'll type things. They'll take pictures. They'll upload stuff. You know, this same friend of mine met this lady on a dating app, and he says that he was seriously interested in getting to know this lady. And before they could even go out, she had sent him a picture of her boobs and her private. And she had never met this man before. Now, I said to him, we don't just send random pictures like that unless we do it all the time. He seems to think he's somebody special, and she sent these pictures. But if you're sending pictures like that to people you don't know, you're only looking for one thing. Or at least that man is not going to have anything else on his mind while he is attempting to take you out on a date. And anything that he spends money on or anything that he does, he's going to be looking for something in return because you done already showed him the goodies. I don't understand that. All of this need for attention, the need to want to stand out. Whatever happened to men simply being interested in the women that they deal with and showing that interest? The woman shows that she appreciates and reciprocates that. And if something happens, something happens. But all this sending nudies before I ever even meet a person or before she ever even meets a person, I don't even know how that works. But that friend of mine, the women that he deals with, and you can best believe on WTF Wednesday, I'm going to come to you guys and tell you all about it because we got tons and tons of stories, you know. And I just think that all of this need for attention, all of this lack of discipline just simply says we want something for nothing. And the more of it we get, the more of it we want. There used to be a time when men were grateful that a woman was willing. And even if they had to pay for it, they were grateful. Nowadays, they want some, and then 15 minutes later, they want some more, and then 30 minutes later, they want some more, and then the next morning, another woman is showing up. It's just like all of the nudity and the obsession with sex and aggression and all those things, that's all that's on their minds. And I don't understand that. I think that what is happening, at least for these folks with some money and for these African American men, this lack of discipline is costing them more than they can afford to give up. Now, while we're on African Americans, let's just go and stay on African Americans. I have one big question. And that is, why are we still begging people to include us and allowing people to be included in the things that are for us? Now, I saw nothing but beautiful black people on those trail rides and having a good time with those horses and those line dances and doing all of those things. And I saw so many people. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Dance Talk. I mean, I saw so many people doing that line dance, the dangerous. So many beautiful queens, so many fine kings doing that dance, looking good. And then all of a sudden, we got Janelle getting paid $6,000 to go to the trail ride to do the dangerous dance, and all she's doing is humping the air and wiggling and carrying on. Like, I've seen so many people that do it so much better, with so much more class and so much more grace. Not to mention that there was a young black lady that created that dance. Why she can't come to the trail ride and do it? Why does Janelle think that can't nobody mess with her when she doing it? And all she's doing is hunching the air and acting like she want to fight every time she do the little move. What's going on? But my question is not about Janelle, because they can only do what we allow them to do. I'm going to take you back to the Sinners movie. That little half-breed in that movie is the reason that nobody made it up out of that juke joint alive, except for her and the Negro she wanted. Everybody else, other than Sammy, and the twin had to broker a deal for him, but everybody else was up out of there. Now, I hope I didn't ruin this for anybody, but I have talked about Sinners. It's been in the box office for almost 2 weeks. So those of you that hadn't seen it yet, what you doing? What you waiting on? It's an absolutely wonderful, beautiful movie. And every other video on TikTok is about that movie. So I don't know what you're waiting on, but every time we embrace them and let them in, they take from us. And we allow things to be taken from us. If it's not gentrification, it's our trail rides, it's our line dances. You know, I was watching Cam Newton's Funky Friday, and he had Notori, the infamous Muslim, handsome, wonderful gentleman on there. And he was basically saying, how long are we going to hold our arms out, waiting to be embraced, only to be left there holding our arms out? We've been holding our arms out for 450 years, waiting on them to embrace us. But yet they show up and all they want to do is take from us. And when I say they, I'm talking about everybody other than us. But the bad part is that we aid in allowing them to do it. Whose idea was it to invite Janelle to the trail ride? Whose idea was it to have her up on the stage dancing? Whose idea was it to give that girl her own show, to hunch the air? Now, I don't get down with my kids, you know, doing all this twerking and dancing and popping and, you know, doing all the things that they do. I don't get down like that, and I don't do all that, and I definitely don't condone little girls doing all of those things. But when you got a half-breed that really ain't even got nothing to hunch or shake, what is all the rage? What is this about? Why is it that we allow people to come in and infiltrate our spaces? Why are we doing that? There is absolutely no need to allow people to come in and infiltrate our spaces. We got to stop. If we have not yet figured out that it is dangerous to allow anybody to come in and have that kind of access to us. You know, we think we're doing a good, you know, big thing because we got a Hispanic maid or we got, you know, a white maid, and then she turn around and accuse you of something, Smokey Robinson. We think we got us something because you got you a cute little sassy white girl that you can do all kind of nasty stuff to, and she go along with it, play the little race, you know, baiting games with you and all this kind of stuff until you lose $100 million. And then we go and turn around and invite the Janelles of the world to the trail ride. I don't understand none of it. But this is just a little taste of what WTF Wednesday is going to be about. We're going to be talking about all the things. And come June, I'm hoping to be able to do it live so you guys can jump on here with me and we can just run this thing down. We can just talk about what in the world is going on between the sheets and in our homes. I don't understand it. We'll never understand it, but I'm a seasoned lady. I know it's my nieces and nephews are going to pop on here and let me know what they think about all this, because I'm perplexed. I'm behooved. I don't know what is going on. And the writing is on the wall. If you don't see it, then, you know, you're worse off than Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles, because it's right there. It's in your face, and we are going along with it, and that is not okay. People, if there's anything we can do, and we can't do anything on the big stage or the worldwide stage, I can't do nothing with Smokey Robinson and Shannon Sharp, and, you know, I can't even do nothing with my homeboy, because when somebody shake a tail feather at him, he loses his mind. And from what I can see, being out here in these single streets, it's a whole lot of men like that. So fellas, if I got it wrong, if the ladies are doing something to hoodoo you or voodoo you or make you act the way you acting, or is the sweet spot just that sweet that it makes you crazy? I don't know. But it is not worth losing your liberty, your bag, or your mind. So I just want to pop on real quick. I want to give you guys that little bit because it's been on my mind and on my heart. And I just want to come on here and talk to my folks on, you know, some Wednesday nights and just say, WTF, what's going on? Why are we doing these things? Why are we allowing these people to infiltrate our spaces? I don't know. Now, if you got something that you need me to rant about and that you want to chat about, drop it in the comments. Let me know. If you want to comment on this thing, if I got it all wrong and, you know, ain't nobody taking advantage of us, we taking advantage of ourselves, let me know. Holla at your girl. Let me know. This is everybody's favorite auntie. I'm here for my nieces, my nephews, my brothers, my sisters. I'm here for everybody. So let me know. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And I got another video that will be posted on my regular schedule. This WTF Wednesday is something new that I'm going to be doing just to rant about the things that I want to rant about. I also want to say real quick, I did post the side hustle video. If anybody's interested in that, please take a look at it. Until the next time, the seasoned lady is signing off. I hope each and every one of you have a splendid afternoon or evening or night. I'll be forgetting what time I'm recording. But until the next time, toodles.